Hey everybody, and welcome back to Baru Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, continuing our road to Platinum God. In the last episode we did a challenge, and in this one we're going to let the wheel decide where exactly we're going, and it looks like we're going to be playing as Eve. We really have not unlocked anything as Eve, and for those who want to play along, EBVP-AT7S. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, since we are on Cellar, I really don't want to try and activate my Whore immediately, because if I get Haunt, I'm always scared of him. I'm always scared of Haunt. He's probably the only boss that I can't consistently no-hit. And that's why he's such an abomination to face whenever you get the losses, because you're just like, oh god, I have to fight the Haunt. Why? What did I do to you to make you so angry at me? Alright, so we do have our item room connected to this, so that is really nice. And we'll see what ends up being in there. Hopefully we can find something really nice here. Getting quite a few champions. And we do have a battery on the floor, but no spacebar, unfortunately, that we can really use right now. Let's not get hit. Let's not take any unnecessary damage right now. We do have a heart in case I, get tapped and want to heal. That's always nice. But I don't really like going through the large rooms. Large rooms are just not that fun to me. I'm really hoping that the tiny rooms that they're going to be introducing in Afterbirth are going to be a lot better. Because as it currently stands, the large rooms are just mostly an abomination. Alright. Getting close to finishing off. I'm just like... It's mostly because I have to deal with the fact that I'm on Cellar right now. I guess if I could find a soul heart, I can whore myself out right now. And I could actually get a damage up, because you actually do get a negative damage multiplier if you are not whored out as Eve. So you want to try and make sure you always have your whore active. And I don't have mine right now. So let's see what we get for our item room here. Iron bar. That's going to be 0.3 damage up. Not too bad. And it will add a concussive effect to whatever we are fighting, which is really nice. Well, there's a tinted rock, but unfortunately that is... Unfortunately, it's kind of hidden by a bunch of undestroyable blocks, so we're gonna need some form of flight to want to get it if we want to get in there. All right, so we got famine. We are gonna get some form of a cube of meat here, so that is very nice. Or perhaps a bandage ball. I'm hoping it's not the bandage ball. That's gonna be a little interesting. I'm not too worried about making Meat Boy or Bandage Girl, anything like that, because I think for items like that, we're just going to go ahead and try and get a breaking run going, especially to find all of our secret room items and things like that, especially when we get to finding Godhead. Godhead's going to be a lot of breaking. A lot of breaking. We're going to be seeing a whole lot of Isaac once we do have all these characters out of the way, and then we'll start doing random characters leading up to Afterbirth. So we do have a cube of meat here, so that's very nice. Since I do have the cube of meat, I have no problems just checking this, see if we got anything in here that we can actually use. Maybe we can get some more resources, some more bombs, some more keys. Would always be nice. I have a general idea of where my secret room could be, but I'm not really going to risk it with just one bomb right now. I'd rather save it for a potential tinted rock, which doesn't look like we are going to get. So let's see what this thing has for us. A bomb and 2 keys. Very nice. See if I can get some money out of here. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get anything at all, which is a little unfortunate. I can't even get 5 cents to go buy something from my shop. Well, I might be able to do something here. Oh, wait, there's a tinted rock right here. I'm sure people have been yelling at me. Never mind. It's keys. It's keys. You can stop yelling. You can lower your pitchforks. If Baru, you missed a tinted rock, lower the pitchforks now. They were just keys. All right. Well, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next floor. I really don't want to whore myself out just in case it is Cellar again. If I had a guaranteed idea if it was basement or not, which it ends up being basement, I wouldn't have that much of an issue with it. But hey, there's always the chance we could find a random temperance machine. That's one way to do it. Or we could just get hit by a champion. One of the two. We'll see what happens. The only problem is here, if I find a soul heart now, I don't want to like take red heart damage until after the floor is done. So we'll want to save it. All right. Oh, there's Robo Baby just kind of chilling there. We unlocked you in the last episode. And now you're just kind of sitting there. Very nice explosion from there. I don't even know what they're called. I know the Mullabooms are the ones with the bombs in them, but I don't know what those are called. Why? Libra. What do you want me to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? That's just going to balance all of my stats. And I don't really have much to balance. Well, there's red heart damage. That's not good. That's what I get for trying to use the cube of meat. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take a leap of faith here and just grab Libra. It could be awesome, or it could be completely awful. We'll find out. See if that ends up spawning a chest for us. Unfortunately, it does not. We've already taken red heart damage. It doesn't matter if we take just a little bit more. I still don't want to lower myself to 1 heart. I don't like being on 1 heart unless I have, you know, like a soul heart to kind of, you know, back me up a little bit there. At least the Libras gave us some bombs, which is nice, and some keys and a little bit of money, so I can potentially buy a soul heart at the end of this. And hey, you never know, I could find soy milk and it could totally work. All right, we don't want to keep our whore right now there. Now we might want to do it. Let's see if this will give us a soul heart here, and we'll whore ourselves out immediately. Looks like it does, so let's see if we can take a quick tap by that. Whore Babylon is active, and there we go. All right, now there's not a very high chance of us finding a devil deal here. About 30% chance, but you never know what could happen. Another soul heart here. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Grab this key, bomb this rock here, see what we end up getting. Some more keys and some more bombs. Let's take a quick look for our secret room. Can't be right there. Potentially could be here. No such luck. And how about here? And there's one more spot that I really think that it might be. There we go. And for that, we get 2 bombs back. Well, maybe we can bomb these guys for a little bit of cash. Or we can do a bunch of spiders. That can work too. But hey, we kind of got our money back, so that's not too bad. We have enough money for a temperance machine to show up. Or rather, an arcade to show up on our caves too, if we don't end up spending it, so that's really nice. And we do have the cube of meat. So I guess Libra's not really that bad of a pickup. It did give us bombs, keys, and all that good stuff. And there is actually the chance that you still could get, you know, you could still get a devil deal here. And it's already been proven that a devil deal that you've sort of lost but still earned, like the one I just got, sometimes yields better items, like Guppy's head and the Pact. So now I'm regretting that Libra, but hey, we've got quite a bit of health, some decent tier rate. And the blood clot is very nice. And we've gotten rid of all of our red hearts, so we're going to be able to keep our whore. So that actually worked out pretty well. You know, not exactly the best way to go about it, but it works, so I'll take it. So now that we have Libra, we kind of want to find more items that really won't matter, like, about our stats. So things like Guppy are very nice, as, you know, you can't really balance out Guppy. You're just gonna spawn flies. It's just as simple as that. And we should probably not get hit by chubs, as they do a full heart of damage. But our damage is not too great right now, but it's decent. We're at decent right now. But thankfully with Guppy's head, it is going to give us a little bit of extra room clear for the harder rooms there, assuming the flies don't run into, you know, some kind of enemies that just like, nope, we're just going to eat all your flies and then take no damage. I don't know why, but the key champions have less health than regular versions of themselves. Like, the champion has less health. That boggles my mind. I've never understood why exactly that's a thing, but it just kind of is. Alright, this room's going to be hopefully not too bad. Maybe we can get them to bomb a couple mushrooms here. Maybe we can find a magic mush or something to that effect. That'd be really nice. It doesn't look like we're going to get any other ones, so we'll just go ahead and throw a bomb right there. We did get a Liberty Camp, so that's pretty nice. Let's see what we get here. Magician. Not really too worried about that. Mystery Pill, full health. Another full health pill. Luck up and paralysis. Not the worst pill pool so far. Nothing too negative. You know, I don't really care if we get like a whole bunch of positives. All I ask is that we don't have like a tears down in our pool. That's all I ever ask for. I don't want to ever go into negative tier rate. I guess I'll take the Magician with me because the full health pill isn't going to do anything on an all soul heart build. And there is our item room. We have got a whole bunch of keys that I don't know what to do with. Hopefully we can find like a key beggar or something I can hopefully entice him to part with some of his chests there. Distant Admiration. Looks like we're going to be going for the orbital build this time around. And another luck up pill is very nice. Very welcome. That will increase our chance to get drops. And I got corrected in the last video. It's not exactly... hard mode doesn't necessarily remove every chance. Is that going to unlock anything? It's not. Alright. It's not going to remove every chance to find more stuff. It just reduces the chance to find hearts. So, we still have a good chance of finding keys, but a luck up pill will definitely increase your chance to find chests, keys, bombs, things like that. Alright, what was this one? A health up. That's actually not bad. And I'm actually going to fill it up because I don't want a soul heart deal right now. That would be really bad for me, since that would cost 3 soul hearts. So we'll make sure our red heart container is filled. If you don't fill up that red heart container and it's just empty and lying there, it won't turn into a red heart deal. Instead, it'll be soul hearts, and we don't want that. So let's go ahead and move on in here. Polycephalus, not a bad boss. Especially with these orbitals, dealing a pretty decent amount of his health there. Now, we don't get a demo deal. That is unfortunate. And quite a bit of money from our pageant boy. So let's see if there was anything. Was there anything that I actually wanted? I do want to see what that tarot card does. The devil. We can use that in the boss room. I kind of like the idea of having a compass, but I think I'm just going to grab the soul heart for a little bit of safety and move on. The reason I'm not picking that up is because I want to have at least 5 cents for the next floor, so there is a judgy that I can bomb almost every time. And plus, there's always the chance it could have like a demon judgy or something in there that I can potentially play out, which does not seem to be the case this time, so I'll just be bombing you, grabbing that heart, and grabbing my 5 cents back. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. So let's start making our way to our next item room here and see if we can't find anything that'll be useful for us. Oop. Don't scoot on me, poops. No scoots. No scoots. Alright. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Ow. Did not actually see that. Another unidentified pill, which is a range up. Not finding anything too crazy still, but nothing bad. Mongo Baby is definitely a very nice item. If I can combine that with Rotten Baby, we're going to have a pretty much a sold build here. Sold build? Solid build? A winning build? Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you call it. We're going to have it. It's going to be ours. Because it's going to make it so that way Mongo Baby is just going to spam out those flies. And a blank card is really hard to say no to. I will grab the soul heart, but I might come back for that blank card. I've made my mind up. I'm taking the blank card. You convinced me. You convinced me. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the blank card here. Getting that double orbital damage in there is really nice. And if I can find like a Hierophant card or anything, we're going to be in a very good position here. Krampus. Now, we did lose our Horde Babylon, but that's fine because we are going to get it back as soon as we're done fighting Krampus. I still do have my Temperance Machine at the bottom of the map, which I will be using. And Lump of Coal isn't that bad. It can't get balanced out, and I couldn't have taken Krampus' head with me anyway, so that's all fine and dandy by me. So let's go ahead and not touch the spikes. That'd be fantastic. What are we at? 13 minutes on Caves 2. I do want to make the boss rush, so I will try and push a little bit to try and make it, but I don't know if I can push too hard right now because I don't really have all that much really going for this build right now. And it's kind of a bland build, mostly because of Libra. It kind of balances all those stats out, and I'm not getting the range ups that I will actually want to find. So we'll see what ends up happening here. All right, going into depths 1 now. I could full to clear the floors, and you will definitely see me 100%ing my floors whenever I can once we are, you know, done with our unlocks. But I still want to try and get that little red symbol on the boss rush for Eve. I know we've already technically, I think we've already technically done it. No, we actually haven't. Never mind. It's Eve's mascara that unlocks for doing this challenge, and we don't have that, so we need it. That's not going to do anything for me. The mascara is not a very good item. It's just Charm Tears. It's not that big. Ooh, that was close. Thank you, Orbitals, for doing that damage there. So we're not going to bother with that. In fact, yeah, it's pretty much, it's just me and the Orbitals right now. And we got some Panic Farts. Let's bomb some skulls here so maybe we can get a better card. And a Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Maybe I can get a trinket. A trinket for me? Yes? No. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. I probably should have saved the money, but I decided to play that out. I guess I could have maybe found some more health. Oh well. There's another Temperance Machine in case I do find some more red health, so that's very nice. Something I want to always keep an eye out for. I'm greedy, so I am going to check these here. I found pills, a health down pill. I'm actually going to take that with me, so that way I can actually take a double deal. And if I need more hearts for the double deal, I can. I mean, the double card is not doing too much for me right now. It would be nice to have in the boss rush, but it's not the end of the world if I don't have it. And we can actually take Eve to both the dark room and the chest. We have unlocks ready for kind of both of them. You know, we can go either which way for this, and if our build doesn't get any better, I think we're going to be going to the chest for a little bit of safety here, because in our current state, it's not that good. Definitely not. And we're going to have at least 5 cents for the next floor, so that's very nice. All right. Come on, little skulls. Or knights. I think those are knight heads. Yeah, that's what they are. All right. Another luck up pill is definitely nice. You know, I kind of wish there was some version of the blank card, but that would work with pills. That way you could have, like, I don't know, prescription refill or something to that effect. I know it'd be a little bit broken if with like a 48-hour energy, but maybe we could just make it not work for 48-hour energy. And I honestly did not even see that, Tinted Rock. So thank you, War, for blowing that up for me. Wasn't even paying attention to him. Didn't even look. And even though our damage is low, we are going to be able to use the Distant Admiration. Well, we might as well grab the Cube of Meat number 2. We're not going to take the third one because that's based on our damage, which is kind of bad right now. Not going to lie. All right, so we have about 3 minutes to make it to our boss, which should be enough time. Hopefully this is a good card. It is not. We'll see what ends up happening here. And the prayer card, which I will, I'll pass on. I don't need any more red health. I don't want to potentially risk losing my horror on any future floors, because our damage is not good enough to really sustain this build right now. And it looked, from what I saw, everything's going to be on my left. A cursed room and all that jazz is going to be over there. So looks like we're going to go say hi to that. Let's see what's in here. Just a gray chest. Let's see if I can even get in here first. Oh, PhD and Mom's Key and a Soul Heart on sale. I think we're going to go ahead and take a bomb to our donation machine here. Now, the real question is, can I find 1 penny and potentially make that dream come true there. I really want the penny, but at the same time, I gotta move. I really want the PhD. It'd be very nice. Well, actually, no. Our pill pool really isn't that bad or good, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. And you know, I would actually go with Mom's Key. If I can find one penny, I'm gonna go with Mom's Key. And there's my penny right there. I think we might have to say goodbye to the boss rush unless we can kind of just rush in there. But at the same time, I want to make sure that this run is going to be winnable. So we're going to grab that. And we're going to have to rush through these last few floors here. Our last few rooms to try and make it all the way. Now the good news about that is it will make all the chests that I open up pay out very well. High chance of finding Cricket's head, things like that. A multiplier would be nice, as Libra can't really balance out a multiplier. It's just, you know, just straight up more damage that it can't do anything with. At least I don't believe that it'll try and balance out that. And Gray Chest could potentially pay out a little bit better as well. Soul Heart there, nothing in there. This is gonna have to be a fast mom kill, which we might be able to pull off here with 2 orbitals. All right, well, let's just jump right into it. Yeah, we should be able to pull this off. Definitely. We're not gonna have any issues with time there. Let's see what we get in our double deal here. Not that good is what we got. That's what we're rolling with right now, is a not that good. Well, I guess what's in my boss rush here? Not very good items either. Honestly, I might just say no to the boss rush and come back another time when my build is a little bit stronger, because right now the boss rush is looking very intimidating to me. And we really didn't skip that much. It's really just the Libra that we picked up. Well, even then, even if we took out the Libra, you know, we really didn't make too much damage. So I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to say no to the boss rush, and we'll come back to it on another video here. I mean, there are 2 places that we need to go. We need to go to the dark room and the chest. So hopefully our next Eve run will be a little bit more gentle with the DPS drops. A little more kind, I guess I should say. I definitely don't need keys right now. We've got plenty of keys. Trust me, we don't need any more of them. All right, we are gonna get 4 items in that chest, so that'll be very nice. I'm hoping this is the right way to our boss here, and there is a chance we could get 1 more double deal, but honestly, I'm having my doubts here. Stars card with the blank card is not too great. And I'll come back for that if I don't end up being able to use my health down pill in the double deal. I guess I could have had a free headless baby. I guess we could have looked at it like that, but at the same time, it's like the headless baby's not going to do anything. I could have hit that. But I could have also saved the pill, so we will see what ends up happening here. There's no reason for me to be on my Polaroid right now if I don't need to be. Well, I guess Polaroid and these 2 orbitals would be really nice with each other. That would help me at least try and kill Isaac. Oop. Let's see what we end up getting in here. Fighting death. Wow, we are 1 piece off the Meat Boy. We got every boss that we needed except I believe it was for Pestilence. If we had a Book of Revelations, we could have forced Meat Boy. That would have been really nice. But that's the way it goes. We're really just gonna need a Book of Revs, and I'm not gonna take the 3rd piece. Oh baby. Well then. How you doing? Alright, so here's how we're gonna play this one out. I'm gonna take Judas's Shadow, I'm gonna take the health up pill, and I'm gonna take the Satanic Bible. And I think that's how we're gonna play this out. Yep. That is definitely how we're going to play this one out. That is going to double our damage. And I'm not going to hit it right away. But I will be... I'm not going to pop my book until after I actually die. But I'm not going to go ahead and just kill myself and become Shadow Judas. There's no reason to do that. So we'll go ahead and play it a little safe here. And thankfully we are now on our Polaroid. And I'm glad I saved that pill for so long, because that allowed me to take both of those items. I could have taken the little brim, but honestly I wanted the safety of the... I wanted the safety of the book. With a book and a Judas Shadow, I'm fairly confident we're not going to die. But then again, the chest can throw some pretty nasty combinations at you over and over again. I have seen back-to-back double cage, and Libra is not going to be doing us any favors throughout this entire run. So we'll see what ends up happening here. And I'm probably just going to ram straight into Mom, trying to get as much damage in there as I can. All right. And there is our boss. At least the floors have been relatively nice. Even though we are on hard mode, floors have been fairly kind so far. So thank you for that. Thank you for that game. Do appreciate it. Hopefully you'll continue to be this kind. All right, let's go ahead and get that orbital in there. And we have unlocked Crow Baby. So now heading into the cathedral here. We'll see what ends up happening. If I have enough health, then I should be able to just ram the blue baby no problems, but that doesn't look like it's going to be happening. Looks like our death is going to be coming relatively soon here, but that's fine. We will be becoming Shadow Judas, and I just realized when we become Shadow Judas, that'll actually be our Judas character out of the way. Did not even think about that. So I should actually kill myself. I should do that, because that will be our Shadow Judas Isaac kill. Or that'll be our Judas Isaac kill on hard mode, and our Isaac, or our blue baby kill is Judas. So we'll have to come back here again. I wasn't even thinking about that. It just escaped my mind that, you know, whenever we die and become Shadow Judas, it will count as a Judas run instead of anything else. And here's hoping I can do this room without having to become Judas's shadow, because this place can get real sketchy real quick. And it doesn't look like he is going to be very kind. It's probably one of my least favorite rooms here. Is the Megadeth. Hopefully he'll go down soon. Dodging these off-screen sides are not fun. Really don't have any idea what direction they're going to be coming from. Uh-oh. And there's the death that I kind of expected. Well, that was not even the right direction, so I guess it's not that bad. Let's go. Actually, we're going to go ahead and keep the Liberty Cap with us, because that just saved us a whole bunch of time and potentially our life. So now we're Judas's shadow. Now we've doubled our damage output, so that's really nice. And every time we use that book, it's going to give us another heart. Now we do have Curse of the Unknown right now, so you can't actually see my health, but once I died, I did become Shadow Judas, which starts with 2 dark hearts. So right now we got 3. Right now we got 3. So we still need to be careful about taking any future damage here. You know, after seeing the size of these tiers after becoming Shadow Judas, I'm starting to wonder if it actually does try and balance out the modifier. Where are you taking me, game? Oh, that's not good. That's 2 hearts again. And there is a Megadeth. I'm just going to go ahead and bomb through this. I do not want to fight Megadeth right now. Does not sound like a good idea to me. Oh. And that is 1 heart. That's 2 hearts. All right. At least you're trying to keep me alive here. I know I'm making mistakes here, game, but I appreciate you trying to keep me alive. It's very kind of you. Whoop. Just hopefully we don't take any more damage. We will get a small reprieve here in just a second. There we go. Back up to 3 hearts. Really, the only thing I'm going to want to find in that chest is health. That is what I'm going to want to see. Is just a whole lot of health. So hopefully it'll be kind enough to give that to me. go and get rid of the map. We already have a general idea of where everything is here. And let's see if that's actually a secret room right there. Doesn't look like it is. Potential super secret. All right, well, looks like that's going to be our build, so let's go fight Isaac now. At least we have enough damage. Our damage is fairly good. That's usually my main concern, is being able to do enough damage to transition Isaac without having to do the whole dodge my super fast bullet spam. So through phase 1 there. And if we do take damage, I can ram him with 2 orbitals, which it looks like I'm going to be doing here. Which will be pushing him to the 3rd phase. Now we shouldn't take any more damage at this point. Our damage should be high enough from what I can see here. As long as he lands in a good position for us. Like one of these. That's definitely what we want to see there. We might have to do a little bit of dodging, but not too much. Well, there we go. Won't have to do any dodging on this one. Got some really nice coal damage on him. He was sitting at the maximum range there for us. And next one, we should kill him. Took a slight tap on the Isaac fight, but overall not that bad. Now let's hopefully make it through this chest. Now Guillotine has appeared in the basement. Not bad. All right. Bad, 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 and really bad. All right. Those are not the items I wanted to see at all. Oh, this is going to be bad. So I think we're going to pick a direction, clear a room, and then do what I like to call the Liberty Shuffle. Or the Liberty Wiggle. Whatever we want to call it. Liberty Wiggle, Liberty Shuffle. We're going to go back and forth through a bunch of rooms and try and find where potentially our boss is here, so we don't have to try and clear the entire chest. Only having 2 hearts is not exactly that comforting to me. It's real. Oh god, we have Curse of the Maze. All right. Game said, no, I don't want you to have your Liberty Wiggle. You are not allowed to have it. You are not allowed to have your Liberty Wiggle. You're gonna have to just deal with what I give you. Because now we gotta clear another room. Mom's tampon, not what we want to see. Potential here, though. Still potential here, though. If we can kill Sloth last, we can maybe get some Hierophant card from him. That would be very nice. That's what I always hope for from Sloth. When I'm in a position like this, is just something, an Emperor card. That's not what I wanted to see. That's really not. All right, well, at least we can use the head, maybe find a secret room. No such luck. All right, well, I mean, we're going in some direction, so that's nice. I don't know if it's the right one. Okay. Gluttony. Let's kill you last. I do get another heart after this, so I'll be back up to 3 hearts, assuming I can kill Greed without getting hit. Uh-oh. Greed is the one that I usually have troubles with. All right, now we want to try and kill Wrath here without getting tapped. And then we'll kill Gluttony. Now, the drop that you end up getting from these rooms is based on whoever you killed last, as you can probably guess here. So that's why I want to kill Gluttony last. There's a chance that I could get a heart container, or I could get nothing at all. That works too. All right. Well, there's our boss. So that's nice. Infamy. Procking. Being the true MVP of this run. Hoping for some batteries now. We're just hoping for some batteries. Otherwise, we're going to have to 3-heart the blue baby here. There is a battery, 4-hearting the blue baby. I'm a little bit calmer now. We should be able to get away with this. 4 hearts and Libra. Libra is what made this challenge a little bit harder than it needed to be, but honestly, I'm not too worried now. If we do take a tap here, we're not going to have too much of an issue. Uh-oh. Because we are going to be able to get those double orbitals in, and I might actually take one on purpose here just so we can just so I can gauge just how much damage I do with those double orbitals. I do a fair amount. Actually, I'll be able to finish it off no problems with just the orbital, so we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, there we go. That is Eve turning into Judas to the chest. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for future videos here. And that is going to be Judas complete, so we do not need to do any more Judas. No more. No more Judas. Unfortunately, Eve did not get anything. So, yeah. Looks like we won't be taking Judas' shadow anymore, unless we absolutely have to. But thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one, everybody. Later.